divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Titans, and it's all up next.
Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got the first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Airing it deep for Fowler. And this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the option. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for a first down. He's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Off the bootleg. Black. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off to the 27-yard line. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Black. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jerry Jeudy. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a toss left for Pacheco. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got this one complete to Fountain. And out of bounds right around the 20. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's to the pylon and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Escapes the sack. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. This is caught. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Steps away. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. Black. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Black over the middle. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Black. That is caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. In motion goes the tight end. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he... It's incomplete.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Fowler. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's going to a touchdown, but he's got the first down.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. Well, first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screen play, is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. In motion, the tight end. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Black. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the Chiefs' 26-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Black. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
It's now 4th down and goal.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw him a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off at 3.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now here's Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Mahomes now to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
He gets this one complete to Rice.
And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Complete to number 88. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Now it's Mahomes again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. And this one is right through.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Well, now how about this return?
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw. Black. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Black. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the two defensive tackles
Still first down.
right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Back to throw. Black. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw. Black. And it's a Titans touchdown from 6 yards away. And the Titans are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He's got the 1st down. Boy, he was dynamite in the wild card game last week. He hasn't disappointed in this game either. In motion, the tight end. Now Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point. On play action, it's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. They'll run here with Pacheco. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Throw left side complete. That's Fowler. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And the Titans getting set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Back now in Nashville. The offense on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. 2nd and 11. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Black. That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Black. Open man. He completes it to Judy. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Black. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man right side is Rice. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Kansas City.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Black. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 3. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. Hands it off out of the gun. And able to get this to the 31. 2nd and 6.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Black looking middle, and that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. Black. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
He's back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here. They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs going to play on another week as we say so long, everybody.